right, so who wants to go ahead and tell us where we're at and kind of why you're here?
Not it.
Okay.
I'm just here for a good time.
Well, we the group has gathered together to establish our existence in the land containment zone and to strike a, lack of a better term, a non-aggression pact with the, what is it, 13th?
Third Worlders?
Why was I thinking 13th Worlders? Third Worlders, essentially saying, you stay out of our business, we'll stay out of yours. And I think that's where we're picking up at.
I seem to remember that going somewhat differently, but it's probably because default is default.
Oh no, everything's in control.
So you are still there. You're on the second floor apartment, just inside the Lambeth zone, speaking with a third worlder. Although he was in a much nicer, like white business suit, obviously flushed with cash. There are people, men and women, just scantily clothed, kind of drugged up, dazed, dancing in the room. There's a few other people that are kind of mingling about. Some doing drugs, some are there like for whatever business, buying, selling, da 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 da. You quickly zeroed in on the business guy, eliminated his thugs through intimidation and or overpowering the doorman, and kind of spoke some sense into the ringleader last time. That's where we ended. So, continuing on from there, let me go ahead and get a perception check from everybody. And the threshold to beat is 3.
3?
Yep.
Are we
Is it visual?
This is visual.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. I gotta have like an enhancement for that for some reason. Yes.
I got mine.
Boom.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's a lot of dice. You perceive very
damn.
well, Magpie.
What are the lottery numbers for next week, there, Magpie?
It's a 6. It's just 6.
Just 6. All right. So, all of you notice kind of right away, Magpie goes, no, this is definitely him. But one of the drugged up people kind of lounging about in this room is Perry, the second person, or the second child that you were asked by McDougal to find.
Does he look like a child?
Yeah, he looks like he's 16, 17. This was Orc Child, I believe.
The full-grown orc man.
Yeah, that's good. Their lifespan's
So
like
how many
30.
potential enemies are in the room?
Right now, there were the 2 bodyguards against the wall and the doorman.
There's a doorman, so that's that and the guy, 4. I could take 3. Can you all get the other one?
Yeah.
No.
It's always the answer.
Yeah. So who sees him?
I think we all do.
Okay,
Like,
everyone.
Facial recognition basically pings him, and then as soon as it pings him, all of you are alerted to his presence. He just happens to be right next to Magpie. Magpie physically sees him and can confirm his identity.
Okay. And are there other like kids in here, or is he the only?
Yeah. No,
Huh.
no. There, like I said, in this part of the town, it's fairly populated, especially with metahumans. And so even when you were walking through the hallways of this apartment complex, there were people like laying in the hallway or lounging up against the wall, doing drugs, drinking, chatting with one another. It was basically like this whole apartment is littered with these dretches.
Yeah.
Drek losers. And Perry is one of them.
So I guess we should take that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through DNI. So, Maypie, how do you want to pull this off?
It's pretty simple. We should probably just take him out when we are on our way back, because I don't want to
Yeah.
do this on our way there.
I mean, he doesn't belong here, anyways.
How's he look? Can we like check his vitals?
Yes.
Mm.
Does
That
the
would
neck
take
wish to?
time that we don't have.
Yeah.
I
He's
mean,
alive.
does he look like he's clammy and overdosing in the process of dying right now?
It only takes a few moments or a few minutes. to
Default's
take
got a
check. Is that
medicine
what
of
you're doing?
1, and now he thinks he's a doctor.
Yeah. Go ahead and
I
roll
mean-
at default.
I have a rank in medicine now. I'll do it.
I know.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Go on, do it.
Go for it.
Make
Critical
medic
glitch.
round.
I think
like
he's
anything.
a vampire.
You know, you read a how-to book, you want to start how-toing. 5d6? Damn. Go.
2 successes. While he does appear to have some abnormalities, so he is not in tip-top shape, like he has an arrhythmic breathing and heart pattern, probably due to the drugs. His eyes are extremely dilated. He is clammy. He's probably dehydrated and malnourished. He has a slew of other minor symptoms. He perhaps has like a virus of some type or skin infection, and probably several different bacterias that aren't good for him at the moment.
I stand up and say, "We applied the cortical electrodes, but remember to let it." Let's do the. I don't remember how that line goes. That line's great. I think it's okay. It looks all right. It'll last a couple hours.
I mean, he's been in this condition probably for a few days now.
This kid on drugs.
You
Those are the days.
burn marks around his data jack where he's been slotting beetle.
Beetles are dangerous.
Kids these days. Like when we
Alright.
wanted those kind of thrills, just went out and killed somebody.
So, we were in the process of telling the guy how things are going to be.
Yes.
He
And-
explained to you that things were handled through the silo. Look,
Okay.
third worlders, we dispense the goods. That's our part. We dispense it through our part of the territory. But we don't run the silo. We don't have anything to do with that. That's whole different boys you have your beef with.
But he couldn't tell us where the silo was or how to get there or right.
No, the
We know
goods
where
are
it
dropped
is.
off whenever they drop them off. It's like a trailer van shows up. They give us what they give, and then they take the profits and what they need.
The second DNI, well, third DNI default, the second GPS ping is more than likely where the warehouse is.
I thought this was the last place she was. Is this the first place she was?
This is the last place she was.
So why would the
Oh.
why would the next one be that?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
DNI. It'd be easy enough to tag the trailer.
But he doesn't know when the next trailer's coming in, right? It just shows up when it shows up.
So we stake this area out.
I mean, it's called the silo. How many places could reasonably be called the silo in this place? It's the Lambeth Decontainment Zone. It used to be like metro area. Just look for something that's a silo. I mean, I would say to the to the Matrix person if it wasn't me, as I do a Matrix search for silo. I'm gonna
Alright,
send
you
a
only
sprite
need
to
one
go do a matrix
success.
search
It
for
is
this.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, just a second.
Just waiting on default.
I know, it's computer plus int. Got it. Okay, I just had to go and look up what it was again because, you know, I'm a failure. I just do a matrix search myself. Just look up in the sky and kind of like start like looking through code and kind of reach up and like fling some things away. And just get on in here.
Two
Hey,
successes. Yeah, you do notice there is an old location known as the silo. It is in the factory square. It is the previous location marked by Atiley on the GPS.
My mistake, as it turns out, Minos, that does appear to be the silo, so I'm an idiot.
So why would she be there beforehand? In any case, this is a conversation we should have afterwards.
Oh, we're not in D&I? Sorry.
Yeah, we still are, but
Yeah, but that's just us like looking at each other all shifty. Like,
And I'm sitting there watching the messages fly back and forth from people like,
That's probably even scarier to the people in the room that all of you just keep looking at each other, and then as a group you all turn to look at one of them and start asking them new questions, like the Borg or something. Like that'd be pretty freaky to me.
CFD's a bitch, man. No, I don't get this shit.
I think the only person that's worried about it is half the party.
oh, that's it?
about
Only half the party. That's not that bad. Could be
Like,
worse.
no, it's like immune,
technically
right?
not a majority.
Well, you count as 2/3 of that half.
Wow.
That is some chaos math right there.
Yeah.
So I think we're good here, right?
I think
Feel
we are.
good.
Well, I think we have our point across. We get our target and we leave.
Yeah, and just kind of look at the guys and be like, it's nice doing business with you. Or whatever.
Oh, and one more thing, and I'll point very aggressively and meanly at the boss man. You mentioned this to anyone? Oh wait, hold on. Let me walk this back a little bit. Do you know how we found you?
No?
Yeah. We've tracked your phone and everyone else's, and in the span of time, we basically have access to all of it. They're going through it now. But if you mention this to anyone, we'll find out, and we'll be back. And this time there will be no talking.
Of
Just
course
look
not.
at you
No,
really
no, no.
creepily.
Third worlders, we're not snitches.
Good.
Great.
Yeah, and this orc is coming with us.
Take them.
Good. So I'll pick him up and we go.
That was easy.
As we're walking out the room, I turn and go, because if you mess with the bull, you'll get the horns.
At that, they all pick up their weapons again and start shooting. No.
Themselves.
Yeah. Out of this misery. All right, so you guys go ahead and depart the apartment buildings.
Yep.
Are those
Alright.
three guys back outside?
So you took Perry with you. He's not much of a walker at the moment. Like he'll kind of zombie shuffle for a little bit, but
I'll just carry him. I'll
okay.
shoulder him.
What about those guys that we left outside earlier? Are they back?
Yeah,
or-
were all three of them back?
It's been a few minutes. We're gonna say no. None of them were there.
Those poor bastards.
As they began to fail more and more, they probably got more and more terrified and just ran further away.
Makes sense.
You know, I almost shot those guys. Like, looking at everybody else's guys, I almost shot them. I just want to say that. I want to just really take a moment and praise my own self-restraint here. I was going to shoot them.
Well, I mean, it's better than what I was going to do to him.
So are we carrying Perry everywhere?
No.
I bet if we find
Do
some of
we
those
have a
red
van
rockets,
yet?
they'll look after them.
Oh, the Red Watch. But yeah, we'd have to get him out.
That's
Yeah.
what they're called. I keep thinking of. I'm sorry.
We'll go back to the Red Watch safe house. How far is that from here? And we need to get some transportation. I don't want to walk.
It's like
I thought we
3.5, 4 blocks.
Okay, we'll do that and try to make sure no one's following us at the same time.
Okay.
Was there a HQ secret or was it
We know one of their
Pretty
safe
open.
houses.
Yeah, I know, but like, are we worried about being followed to them? Because
Well, we want to go to their headquarters. That way, there's people there, and they can watch over him.
But you are right. We might want to take a look and make sure we're not being followed.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
walk a
'cause-
circuitous route.
And we'll at the same time we'll scope the place out for nice looking vans
Okay.
or trucks.
Seems good. Seems good.
Or convertibles as a last ditch.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you can't fit in a compact. Being considerate.
He's not wrong.
A few blocks away, we'll say you do find a small van. It's heavily graffitied and modified. Its side door, instead of just being like a regular side door, is actually just gone. There's no side door, like, it's not even slid back and broken. It's just not there.
Okay.
But it's all covered in third worlders graffiti and whatnot. It's kind of like a UPS truck. How there's no doors on it, so you can get in and out really fast. That's what it's like.
All right.
Seems good.
That brown will never let you down. Let's go.
And you know it's running because it's still turned on. There's a few third worlders standing around. Looks like they're just chit-chatting.
Does it look like they own the van?
Sorry, what was that?
Does it look like they own the van, or
Yeah.
I just walk in and be like, "Hey, man, my friend wants your truck, and your boss in that building over there said you'd be cool with it. Is that all right?" And just kind of point towards Minos.
They're kind of standing like really close to the truck, like within about 6 to 10 feet. So are you moving between them and the truck, or just kind of moving around to one side of them?
No, I'm trying to be like friendly here and be like, "Hey, Minos, my buddy over there, he wants this truck. Is that cool with y'all? Your boss said it'd be fine."
And kind of turn to look at each other questioningly. Turn back. Frack, no. What the hell's wrong with you?
I thought I'd ask. I was gonna be polite. Sorry, man.
The one
Turn
that's
around, walk
talking
back-
pulls
Well,
out
hold
a
on.
switchblade.
Default, maybe I should ask.
Blade extends out about 7-8 inches. Man, you best
Oh,
not
hold
mess
on,
with
wait,
third world
wait,
shit. This is
wait.
our turf. You need to back off.
Yeah, it's your turf. That's great. We can forgive what you just did there. Anyone else pulls something and conversation's over. Okay. We're gonna need the truck. We'll give it back to you.
He turns to his two friends behind him. You believe who the hell this guy thinks he is? And turns back and he lunges at you with the knife.
Okay.
Do you want to do initiative
At
or
me or at
Is-
him?
is-
It's probably me, right?
Minos? Did you step in front of default, or I assumed you did.
Yes.
So yeah,
The big
add
guy
Minos.
takes care of me. That guy must be high, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, they could be a little drunk, a little high.
Something.
Is it you want initiative? 'Cause it's
Sorry, go
probably-
ahead and roll your
It wasn't like a cyber
Dodge
spur or anything.
chance.
It was just a regular 8-inch knife.
yeah. It's a switchblade type.
Oh.
Well, it's a surprise, so you don't get to defend against it, but you get to soak.
No, I saw.
No, he
I-
saw him coming. He doesn't. He's
Yeah.
not surprised.
Oh. Well, then this isn't going to end well for him.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Nope.
not.
probably.
Oh.
Menace just standing here, just watching this unfold.
Oh no, sorry, not initiative. He has he did lunge out to strike at you first, so he does
Okay.
seize the initiative. We'll say.
That's fine.
So he has
21
two
initiative.
successes to hit.
Oh god.
So I roll dodge or soak.
Dodge, but I believe it's your reaction plus unarmed
Reaction plus intuition.
intuition.
Yeah,
for
he can
melee.
add his unarmed if he chooses to parry
Parry. Okay.
or block.
I will parry that shit.
Okay, that's
physical
minus
skills.
5 initiative, right? Or minus 7?
-5, and you get to add your ranks of unarmed
And you get to add your ranks in armor. Yeah.
or blade.
Wow. So it'd be a 7. So I would do dodge plus 7.
You have 7 ranks in unarmed.
No. Oh, however many ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got 3. I've got 3 ranks, which makes it 10. With
So you'd be rolling 13 dice. 4 for your reaction, 6 for your action, 4 for your intuition, and 3 for your blades. Or your
okay, let's just do that instead of using the physical thing and then adding a situational modifier. So it'd be 13 dice,
Yes.
which is that's what that is, right?
6 plus 4 plus 3.
Yeah.
And this is why you don't want to get in a knife fight with Medic. Medic has 6 points in blades for this purpose.
It's a
All right.
scalpel.
So you are able to parry the blade off with
Okay.
your unarmed.
Perfect. I'm gonna take that. Can I take it from him?
You can disarm it.
You would have to. You can do a unarmed or disarm, which would
And-
end up with you possessing his weapon if you so
And
choose.
that's what I want to do.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. It's your strength plus unarmed for this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
unless
it's
he has
the
the
unarmed skill, right? Not the ranks.
yeah, it's going to be
Yeah, the
essentially an
unarmed skill.
unarmed attack -4 because disarming is a called shot.
Okay.
Unless you have the
I've
disarming.
I've got disarm as a martial art.
I believe that reduces the penalty by half. Let me double check quickly.
It is by half. It's 2, 1's 2.
So I'm not sure, like in the roll 20, if I just hit roll for unarmed, should be able to do that. Specialization applies. Yes. With the situational modifier, it's going to
Would
be
just be
negative.
-2. There you
Okay.
go. Karate.
He's back there behind him.
And
It's like,
if
now
that-
we're not even going to give it back. We're just going to keep it. I don't know why
if
you guys did that.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
matches Or
I'm not done yet.
beats his physical
Hold on.
limit, then you
Right.
disarm him of his weapon, correct?
Great.
Or if
Yes.
it's greater
Correct.
than his physical limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's just a
And-
street ganger. So,
I'm not done yet. Is there anything like, is there a telephone pole, something around here, something that this knife will go into?
So the
well, there's the
gangers.
truck or the gangers, yeah. There's
As long as
there's
it goes
not, like,
not
a
into the
telephone
tire.
pole, but
Just stab at the
Okay.
side of the truck. It'll be great.
Well, then,
there are boarded
yeah,
up
I'll just-
windows everywhere.
perfect. Well, how far away are we from that?
This is parked kind of right next to the sidewalk, so only a few feet away.
Perfect. And I will. Oh, I didn't use my +2 that I get from size. No, it's going to go into the ganger's hand and into the wall, the board. So he's going to be stuck through it. So that's the plan of attack there.
All right, are you just gonna grab his arm and hold it there while you stab the knife through it?
Basically, try to do it as one fell swoop through the wood.
Okay.
He's not going to move at this point.
Yeah.
I
No,
told him. I
won't
warned.
make you roll it all out. If you're able to that easily take his weapon away from him and everything like that. So yeah, you grab him by the wrist, hold him against the building there, stab the knife through his hand to his screaming and whatnot as you
And I'll
easily
just-
sink the knife into the wood. Yeah.
And I'll just turn around. All right. Anyone else want to stop talking?
Yeah, y'all stop talking.
We're taking the truck. Anyone got a problem?
They don't say anything.
Good. Let's get in the truck.
If I look at them, do I see anything wireless on them?
On these three, again, they just have like really shitty comm links.
That's cool.
Can you overheat them like a Samsung phone?
Yeah. Did you want me to?
No. I'm just saying. Is that an option?
Yeah, it's called bricking them. It's really easy, and I
No,
love to
can
do
they, like,
it.
blow up and like
Yeah,
blow up and burn their thighs.
when you brick anything, it burns fantastically. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Even better. That works.
I guess I'll look at the guy who's got his metal link up against the wall, and I'll do a hack on the fly just because I can look at him and do that because that's creepy.
Great. Can't reach for it.
You're just gonna keep attacking his phone until it breaks.
I mean, all I really need is a hack on the fly. So if you want to go ahead and like defend against that with your 2 dice,
No, it's fine.
I'll tap it once with a hack on the fly, and then I'll do a data spike on it, and my hold on, let me see my living persona. So it's 5 is my attack, so it'd be plus the net hits, and I have to beat like a 9. Be like at most 2 data spikes before the thing exploded on the side of his face or wherever he wears it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you explode it
yeah.
in his pocket. It pops and fizzles quite spectacularly in his jacket pocket, like next to his hip.
Nice.
You guys, from now on, you call him Hot Pants.
I'll allow it.
That's all I got.
Medic's trying his best not to sigh.
So you've tortured these gangers. You've taken their truck.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very cathartic.
Oh, for
Minos is like best
maybe
therapy
2
in
of us.
Just
We should open a day spa where you get to go and beat up gangers.
good word.
Menace just go and put his armored hand over the mouth of Default just to shut him up, and then push him into the van before stepping in and closing it.
There's not really a closing this van, but I get the
Yeah, it's
picture.
got the doors that don't go.
So we all step into the van and we have a nice area ride over to the Red Watch.
Sure.
Yeah, when you arrive back to the headquarters this time, it's only has the one person in, Dacia,
Mm-hmm.
the female orc from before.
Where did?
Hey, Dacia.
You've come back. You have information about Atiley then. Did you find her?
2 things.
Who's
Yes, we
this?
have information about Atiley. This is a friend of ours. Could you keep him here and safe for a while we go and get Atiley?
He looks like an addict.
He probably is an addict.
And by safe, we mean make sure he doesn't go anywhere and hurt himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of it as as like a favor for a favor, since we're gonna go do this whole getting Atiley back thing.
You can tie him up.
Maybe this is more like repayment for like saving your dude's life. Your 3
Do
dude
we
lives.
need to tie him up?
You may.
It's not
I
a
don't know.
hand. I'm just saying it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need to keep him safe?
Thanks for your help.
Is this gonna help us get Atiley back?
Yes.
We're grabbing her. She'll be back safe and back with you guys soon enough.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, we'll watch over him.
Take a picture with like the comlink, just like bleep, and send it to what's his face.
Yeah, the detective.
Yeah,
Detective.
McDougal.
McDougal. Send it to Detective McDougal. This your boy?
Gregor.
McGregor.
McGregor
McGregor.
sounds right.
Yeah. Detective McGregor.
Is this your boy?
All right. Yeah. A few minutes later, you get back confirmation. Confirmation identity.
Good. All right. That's 2 out of 3. Let's go and get number 3.
All right.
So yeah, medical. Once more, hop back into the van.
Back in the van.
So you guys are just driving over to the silo?
Yep.
Do you want to? I mean, I guess we could roll up right onto it, but
Well, we're not going to drive right into it. We're going to drive to it and its surrounds, and I'm going to shoot my drones over there, and they're going to look around.
I mean,
Okay.
we're in a third worlder van. Couldn't we just roll up?
They don't know where they were at. It's just a place called the Silo. They said they didn't really know exactly where. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we're getting closer, I'm having the drones fly off, and go and check the place out.
Okay. The drones fly off to go check out the silo. Flying around above the, it used to be what looks like a 7 or 8 story tall building. Now it looks like it's maybe 2 to 3 stories in places. So mostly collapsed in on itself. Like most of the other factory buildings around this area, again, it does go deep into the earth, and then it shares a tunneled network system with the other, that branches off and shares with the other factories here within this local quadrant of the Lambeth zone. So it's probably like 4 city blocks that have this more factory or industrial style buildings, and the tunnel complex beneath branches through and connects all of those together.
Cool.
So from above, the drones, they don't see a lot of movement. There are definitely homeless people still about in the area, some seeking shelter and whatnot. But right now, it's kind of one of the. Was it nighttime still? When you guys were coming through? I thought it was, or was it daytime?
I don't think it was nighttime. I think we hadn't spent much time there.
Okay. So yeah, I believe it's still daytime. So kind of in the warmth of the day, people are seeking shelter from the heat there, kind of in the shade of the buildings, whatnot. That's why they're not moving around very much.
Okay. So they're gonna be flying around this place and like nearby and seeing if they can spot entrances, exits, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, there are several different entrances into the building. It looks like old boarded up windows and or doorways had their boards kicked out in several different places where people could get in. There are also just collapsed parts of the wall and whatnot.
Okay, well these things are fly size, so they're gonna fly in.
Okay. Yeah, flying around inside. Are you more interested in the lower levels then, or the? Because the upper levels are mostly destroyed. So they're flying around. They do find lots of doorways and things like that. Getting down into like lower levels, they can get into vent systems, but they don't find like any direct doorways leading into the lower tunnels.
Okay, so that's gonna be a part of the problem, is finding out how to get down there. I wasn't able to find direct doorways down into lower levels, so thoughts?
Let's see. Do we have access to the first floor? We have rope. We could go down if there's stairs or.
Like, I couldn't find a way down.
I'm gonna go ahead and
No
pull up that map
elevator.
we have of the area for the infrastructure from that hack we did on the hard drive and see if I can't find an access tunnel that goes into lower levels of this place.
Okay.
That's what I was
Perfect.
hoping for.
Yep. You do find where there should be 2 different access. They're like tunnel ladders. So 2 access ladders.
Are they both like open air? Like if I send him over to Magpie, can he just send his fly spies to check it out?
The fly spies have flown over both of these manholes already. They're just really hard to notice because of debris and other things that have fallen on top of them or been placed on top of them.
Ah, so we need to go and just check it out.
Hooray, meat work.
It's the best work. Because we had the biggest piece of meat.
Like I said, he makes 2/3 of the half.
So let's go check it out. We'll drive this piece of crap over there and just jump out and start looking at this stuff.
Kind of look around for wireless signals.
All right. Yep. Do a matrix search.
Perception.
Perception.
I guess we should do actual perception to find the hatches.
Knowing where they're at, they're marked, so you can easily run over or walk over to them. You notice that the debris, while it is placed directly over top of the hatch, a lot of the dust and whatnot has been knocked away. So this is probably debris that's placed back intentionally over top of the hatch.
Treachery!
I'm gonna dip in
So
hot
it's-
real quick while I do this matrix perception and get myself some extra boost.
So it's actively being used.
So you just fall down to the ground?
No, I lean up against something and then go.
It's like, does his body go stiff when he loses it, or does he go limp? That's the question we should
I
ask.
feel like I kind of throw myself half at Minos and say, "Minos, catch me!"
And then fall on the ground.
Yeah.
I get 5 successes. Come on, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's 5 successes. That is really good.
No, I'm like, I'm doing my job here. Come on, guys.
You notice that there are hidden signals in the area.
I guess I'm gonna look at one.
There are at least 3 different hidden signals.
I will look at the first one.
All
I
right.
would suggest little inflatable things on your armor. That when you start to tip over, they inflate. These boom.
If I can get those installed on murder armor when I can afford it, absolutely.
All right. 4 successes on this first perception test. You'll notice that there is a person running silent with a much nicer comlink setup, smart link setup, and associated assault rifle with it.
I kind of DNI to everybody and go, stop.
I'm sure we can get him. Just tag him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tag him and say assault rifle, high level gear.
And
that's
as Medic's
in the
patting his
immediate vicinity, so it's somewhere here close.
Oh yeah, I can't just. Well, he's running silent, so I can't just see him. I have to try and put some tags on his stuff first. But he's got a nice comlink. Do my 4 successes get me any kind of information? Because I live into the firewall of that comlink.
Yeah, it will. Transys
So what-
Avalon, rating 6.
Oof.
I want that comlink. I'm still hot, so I take my little my brain. I don't even know what happened to my body. Did y'all catch me? Did Minos catch me? Or did you just let me fall to the ground?
Sounds like you fell to the ground.
Yeah.
No, I'll. Yes.
So I'm gonna in meat space kind of whistle and call my little crane sprite, which flies over to me. A little origami crane flies majestically to me, and I guess I'm gonna point at that little Transys Avalon thing I see and say, "Go get it, go get that,
Fetch.
Okay.
Fetch.
So hopefully he can get it. And all I really want him to do is fetch that and break the gun. It's gonna be my command. That's his whole job.
So he's trying to put marks on the comlink?
Right now, he's gonna put marks on the comlink. Yeah, so it'll be 12d6.
All right. You've got a mark on the
And-
device.
I will go ahead and need another one.
And what's everybody else doing during this time?
If he gave us a heads up if he was hacking or trying to mark up the comlink, Medic would be probably a lot more alert, kind of have the weapon grasped and kind of ready to bring up at a moment's notice, instead of just kind of just resting against his chest. If he didn't say anything, the gun would be kind of resting against his chest with his hand over the handle.
I did put out a DNI message saying that hold up guys, we got a sniper or something. No, high level gear is what I said.
But that does not mean you're trying to mark it or not.
No, I didn't say anything along those lines, but DNI.
Yeah, it's speed of thought.
So I'll guess I'll let them know that I'm gonna send my sprite after it.
Yeah, then Medical will kind of have his weapon on the low ready then.
Okay. Are we continuing on down the service ladder while he's doing this or not?
I am.
Okay.
I think. Trying to be all sneaky and junk.
Let's go ahead and get stealth rolls from everybody that's going to continue on down the ladder.
Oh, I can do this.
Default, you have your second roll here.
Default, are you still out?
Yes,
Default.
I would be out.
Okay, then I'll stay behind.
Yeah,
I guess I'm spending some edge. I can spend edge after I roll, right?
But you're not. Well, yeah, you're not going anywhere. You don't need to roll a stealth roll. You're.
Oh, I'm doing my hack on the fly to get the mark.
All right, so that would be your second mark then.
Let me know when I can pop my third.
All right, and Minos is going to stay up here to defend default?
Yeah.
All right.
If you want, you can carry me down there unconscious.
It would be really tight in this. It's like
we can lower him
it's
to
like
the
one
hole.
of those I don't know, like a sewer tunnel type thing where it's just like a barrel with a ladder in it. So, all right, you guys are making your way down the ladder. It actually goes down probably about 12 meters, so pretty far actually. And let me go ahead and get that third mark roll. You are going for a third mark, correct?
Yes, he is.
Edging again.
Oof.
4 total?
Yeah, so I got my third mark.
So you get a third mark. All right. Down at the bottom of the stairs, Medic and Magpie. The two of you, get down into the service elevator. It's actually a rather tall tunnel, probably about 16 feet tall. It is in an archway, and it has like a monorail system that extends both ways down the track to your left and to your right. Across from you is like a glass plated control room where you do see a few different like monorail controls, whatnot. There is a monorail cart between you and the control room, and you can walk across it. And inside the control room across from you, there is another doorway, which leads back into a section of the like the factory floor or design floor beneath the silo.
All right, so mainly what I'm going to be doing is sending my drone, one of my drones, flying through here while we just kind of huddle here in cover while we wait for word from up top.
All right. So the fly drones have a sensor test. Do you have any other special like perception soft?
They have
Soft.
clear sight soft. So
Now the clear sight, does that include anything like any abnormal sights, any other type of abnormal visions or sensors?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so.
Okay. So why don't we go ahead and get those perception rolls with a -2 for the low light conditions?
So if we have low light, we can ignore that penalty.
Yes.
So 1. I got a success on the 2. And then, is this just the drones or is this all of us?
This is just the drones. So, but
Oh, okay.
You can make the roll for both of them.
I did, so I got 1 success on each.
Oh, okay. All right. They're successfully mapping out the area for you. Then, kind of up and down the tunnels, they don't notice anybody or anything in particular, like anything out of the normal.
And I'm as far as I'm concerned, I'm just sitting here like using my optics, just looking around, waiting for word from up top.
And what optics are you using?
I've got glasses with thermographic.
Okay.
And I'm looking, and I have my contacts, and I'm wearing my mask, which has low light, and my contacts have thermal.
Okay. All right. They're waiting for word from up above. So up above, what are we doing? You've 3 marks on the comlink.
I think that I would like it first to trace icon on the thing. Can I do that?
Yes.
All right, that's a computer plus intuition versus will plus sleeves. So if it's a comlink, does it have sleeves rating?
No.
So it would just have the device rating?
Yep.
Well, that should be easy. All right then. So computer plus int 12D. So I get to the physical location of the thing, and I'll put a mark on it, just like I'll highlight him in gold or something. No, I'll highlight him in daisies.
Okay. Yeah. He's a little bit further in on the first floor. He looks like he's some sort of watcher. Keeps track of things and where people are. He does seem to have a line of sight to where the party is there on the first floor.
So if I light him up with daisies, do they all see like this little like flower petal crown and all that stuff on him?
Yep.
I think that's my action, unless you guys want me to go ahead and go for the gun.
And we are looking over there. What do we see in that area? Like, just like physical description of the area.
So the first floor is mostly debris. It's a lot of the walls have been knocked down, things like that. What hasn't has been like hastily built up into shelters by homeless people that are looking for a place to stay for, a semi-permanent place that they can call their home. The person that is outlined in Crown of Daisies at the moment looks to be just like any other homeless person. He kind of mutters to himself and walks around in small circles around the first floor. He has a small place that he calls his own, and that he's kind of hunkered down at right now. It's hard to tell where the weapon is, like just because of the way that the clothing that he's wearing, things like that. The rags are in layers and whatnot, so they kind of obscure most of his gear and whatever. So it looks like he's just kind of hanging out in disguise there. All of his gear was running silently.
Through DNI, default, worst case comes to worst, are you able to intercept and stop any of his transmissions without breaking any of his gear?
Like, you want me to do it subtly?
Yeah, because if we want to either get past him or remove the problem.
I gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and use garbage in, garbage out to change his transmissions to saving voicemails. It's basically gonna be recording himself.
Okay.
And that takes software plus logic versus logic plus firewall. So we get this full device rating. Do I have any more edge? Did I spend 3 or did I spend 2?
You spent 2 at least.
Or two.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend my last roll to this. You know, why not? Free edge sounds fun. And what do I do to make the 6s explode? Use an exclamation point?
Yes.
After the 6 or after the 5?
After the 6, I think.
It's at the very end of the command that you give it.
That wasn't right. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is to reroll. Three, and then I got 6 is 9, 4, 10, 11. 11 to gusses.
Okay, that's yeah.
No, those 6s explode again.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, keeps exploding.
All right, and then one more. So 12 total successes. So, yes.
And you get to keep all 12.
Oh, I do. That's right.
Because pre-edge.
I mean, he can still counter with 12 hits. So he gets all 6s or all 5s, and, you know, I'm screwed.
No, we're good.
Statistically, that's not doable.
Did you not have a... Yeah, I mean, your device has a Logic plus Firewall if you want to roll 12d6. This is a Trans Avalon and it has 12 dice.
It uses the person's logic, not... Because his logic might not be 6.
No, if you have a device that you're using instead, you can use the device's logic instead if it's higher. But if your logic was higher than the device, then you can use your own logic.
Yeah, I thought.
So you're still
gonna
go and use
logic
this.
times 2.
Yeah. You still go ahead and use the device rating.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
no, we're not gonna worry about it. You've got the garbage on it.
So garbage in, garbage out changes one command. I'll go ahead and change the command to go from transmitting out to saving it on, saves it as like a recorded files.
Perfect.
I tell Medic exactly that. It's like, all right, I've reset its comm link. It's gonna change, if you try and transit with it instead, save a voicemail.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. Next, I'm going to reach into my little backpack and pull out a magazine for my called interception and slot in the blue taped magazine, which has subsonic ammunition.
Okay.
What's that for?
Well, if things go south, this will ensure that this whole scuffle remains relatively quiet.
Oh. Seems smart.
And just to confirm with you, Minos, since you're the one that's kind of adverse to killing people, what's your stance on drug dealers?
I don't have a problem killing people. It's just gratuitously killing people and just doing it. Hey, I need the money. So, whatever. At this point.
Fair enough. Anyone else have any issues if we dispatch this person quietly?
Well, are we certain that this is the guy who has all the guns and stuff? That's not just a red flag or something. This is definitely this guy.
It could just be a random hobo that has really good gear.
And, I mean, could it be Atiley?
Well, I mean, we're looking at this person, right?
Well, Default and Minos can physically look at this person. They're probably about 60 yards away. 40 to 60 yards away. They're
So
up
this
on the
person
first
is...
floor.
This guy's on the first floor.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that changes things. I thought he
Oh,
was
yeah.
down here with us.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, no. Sorry, he's up on the first floor. Down here in the basement with you, past the next door, you're not sure what's beyond that. Past the door in the control room.
I have a solution for that. Well, still switching over my comment and my action of switching over magazines still are still within place.
Okay.
Next thing I'm going to pull out from my bag is a little endoscope. and kind of
Do the old mirror around the corner trick.
yeah, it's better to be safe. Kind of slide it under and then sync the feeds up with myself and Magpie.
Okay, so you're making your way across the metro rail to the control station.
Yes.
Okay. When you go ahead and when you step onto the monorail, when you step across the first gap onto the monorail cart there, go ahead and make me a reflex save. Sorry, it should be reaction plus intuition. So
I don't have a reflex save.
yeah.
So essentially, it's your was it like physical dodge essentially?
Yeah, it's your dodge.
I'll go ahead and wake up from hot mode and rejoin the world of meat space.
I'm gonna
Alright.
edge that.
I'm going to do the
Magpie, you're just
same.
a step behind him, but
Okay, so 4 total.
4. Okay.
Four as well.
Successes each. Perfect. All right. So the two of you, as you are crossing the that gap between the monorails, there's a you cross some sort of infrared barrier. You hear a thwip, and like a metallic chain breaks, and you see it off to your left there for a second, and then all of a sudden it's like the entire service chamber where you're standing in is filled with this gray purple smoke. It just quickly starts pouring in from 4 or 5 different ports. I know you're wearing a gas mask. What are you wearing there, Magpie? Anything to protect against toxins?
I'm not wearing it at the moment, but I can be.
Well, you're going to need to be. So let's go ahead and roll in an... you can't get less than like a 14 on your initiative, can you?
I can. It's 9 plus 2d6.
Okay, let's see it.
Hey!
Okay. Yeah, no, I go off on a 13. Okay, so you'll have enough time to get your gas mask on before the smoke goes then.
Hooray!
Continue.
I was just going to say the effects from the smoke downstairs, you'll be able to get your gas mask on. You'll both be in this for at least one round, though. Let me go ahead and get your... It's... for the toxins, I believe it is body plus the rating of your... Oh, no, sorry. It is body plus will plus the rating of your toxin resist.
Is this inhalation only?
It is inhalation only.
Gas mask grants complete immunity.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay,
Its respirator is the one that grants you extra dice equal to its rating.
perfect. And which do you have, Magpie?
It's a gas mask.
Okay, perfect. All right. So you're immune to the effects then.
Remember that was part of the survival kit. I got everybody. It's a gas mask.
And I
Parts of
have
your
one built
exposed
into my
skin-
mask.
Yeah, parts of your exposed skin where the smoke and powder rests on, it might get a little itchy, whatnot, or irritated, but it's nothing you really have to worry about. With this trap being sprung, though, you are fairly certain that whoever's inside the factory is aware of your presence.
Yeah.
Yep, so, well, surprise out of the picture. Going to, kind of reach into the bag, have it bring up my red tape magazine, swap out the rounds, putting a PDS back in.
Not going quietly.
Nope.
Mino, should we go take out that one guy before we go down?
Do we need to?
I mean, if we don't, he may come up and hit us from behind.
Well, let's see what happens. See if he moves, because now it sounds like they set something off. So
All right.
Definitely, we send them a message. We definitely set off a trap of some kind. This is gonna get ugly.
okay.
So what's our next steps?
Yeah, essentially sending my DNI message to Magpie, essentially asking, do we hold or keep pushing?
We're gonna wait for them to come down.
Okay, I'm going to take a defensive position. Is this like one of those areas with the rail that's lowered? Like there's like a spot I can crouch behind?
Yeah, the rail line is probably about 24 inches. So you've got about a 2-foot gap there. You can get down behind.
All right. So yeah, I'm going to kind of crouch down there and then cycle my vision, turn on my motion sensor, and every so often cycle between thermal and night.
Okay. What are we doing up above?
Has that guy moved at all?
No, it doesn't seem to. The smoke.
Does he see us?
Yeah, well, I mean, lots of people can see you from, like, there are homeless people kind of walking around. Some probably even walk through, like, the far end of this room or whatnot. Because of the gear you're wearing, you do kind of tend to stand out as definitely not homeless. Plus, you don't carry every possession that you own with you at all times. So they kind of know you're not there, like, looking for your typical salvage or to be homeless. So they give you your space. This person doesn't seem to be threatened by you, though. They don't raise a weapon towards you or anything like that.
Okay.
They just kind of seem to be going on about their day, doing whatever they're doing. Like I said, they kind of grumble to themselves sometimes, and it looks like maybe they're trying to eat something or cook themselves something. Maybe they're listening to a trade.
In that case, no. If they're not, no, there's no reason to.
Well, now I just feel bad.
He's gonna have lots of really weird recordings to listen to.
And
He's gonna literally be talking to himself for the rest of his life.
Or until he reboots his.
yeah, it'll get fixed.
What? That does not do it. Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Medic, I think you're muted.
I am. Anything you do to calmly besides brick it or change ownership is temporary.
Well, now I want to go brick it.
It's so beautiful.
Well, you just run over and just roll him for it. It's an F1 trans system.
Because he's got a really nice gun. That's why I don't just go roll him for it. He'll shoot me and kill me.
Well, you suppress a fire.
That's the only answer.
All right,
Topside,
so
what are we doing?
I think I'm climbing down stealthily because I'm stealthy.
All right, do you have a gas mask?
I do because Magpie gave me one.
Perfect. All right, and Minos, you as well?
I do.
Perfect.
Same.
Does this account as a sneaking test to hide?
The two of you won't need to use stealth tests. You know you're walking up behind these two.
I kind of crawl down there and have my gas mask on, walk out and go, what are we doing?
Yeah, pretty much, right? So, yeah, once you're all down into the shelter, the smoke is kind of dissipated out of the area a little bit. There's still a little bit of smoke that was coming in for a few rounds, so it is pretty thick, but like I said, it's gone down both of the service lines, so it has dissipated out. Inside the other control room, the smoke is still pretty thick, but that door is, it doesn't appear to be locked.
Ooh, this is a monorail control room, right?
Yep.
Can we go in there, guys? I think I can use this to to add to the map we already have and maybe enhance it.
Ooh,
Sure.
By all means, yeah.
Because if we can get this map enhanced, we can sell it for more, right?
Well,
Or you
the map that you have is the monorail system. It's the map that you just used to figure out how to get down into here.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, because we have like a couple of maps essentially.
Yeah.
One had the sewer system, which we then got an updated copy and kind of merged them together, and then we have a rail, and then we have the company complex one, which we've been jokingly
So
calling our
excited.
turf.
And so excited, and then just
Assuming it can still run.
I can run.
All right, so once those two are down, Medic will probably get up and join them. Kind of, definitely be a lot more on his guard.
Okay.
Kind of looking around, checking doorways, windows.
Yeah, there aren't really any windows, but like I said, you know that there's the factory level floor of the silo is just beyond the door here within their section of the monorail control room.
What did my gas mask tell me? What was in the smoke? Because as long as my gas mask is wirely active, it tells me what the air I'm not breathing in.
Yeah, it was something meant to stun people, so a neurotoxin.
Oof.
all
They are
right.
messing around.
I wouldn't be if I were them either. So I think we should just start moving, right?
All right.
Advance.
Where to?
That's a good question. We don't really know. Under the silo, I'm guessing?
Does the map that we have point us in the direction of the silo?
Yeah, you're already inside the silo.
Oh.
You're in the factory beneath the silo right now.
So there's more factories somewhere.
There is more factory. Yep, and in this line goes off to your left and to your right. It goes off into the darkness in both directions. There's already low light in this part of the tunnel anyways, but it does go off in both directions, to your left and to your right. That's what goes to different parts of the line or to different factories. Directly across from you is the control room. This is the silos section of the monorail where they can control what comes in and out, and they can change some of the tracks for supplies going one way or another. So this is actually the section that buttresses up to and just connects the silo to the underground factory monorail.
Well, let's go check the control center first. They might be shipping things around via monorail. If we can determine that, that would help eliminate
Stop.
location. Yeah.
Currently, the monorail is turned off, so the systems there and computers aren't running.
Do they look like they've been worked recently in any I'm just guessing by how much dust and debris on top of them.
Yes, the system looks like it's been cleared of any debris or fallen detritus and things like that. Most of the dust is wiped away, at least from any pertinent controls. So it looks like this place has been well used still. In the there's trash in the trash can, coffee cups and such.
Okay, so they're using this. So, essentially that means they can be anywhere along the rails.
Yeah, but probably not just anywhere. They're probably at a very specific location, like the facility, the factory main floor or something.
If this place is being used and we just set off a trap, chances are they'll come here to check it, right? Maybe we should
Yes.
set up an ambush.
I like ambushes.
That works.
I think there might be a combat tactic for that.
Maybe there's even surveillance devices nearby.
Ooh. Somebody should check on that.
Yeah,
So
that's a great idea.
inside the control room where you're at now, there's still one door that leads further into the factory floor.
Or maybe the door.
Well, we can keep pushing our luck. If we're going to do that, though, I would suggest diamond formation.
Check for traps.
And definitely check for traps, yes.
Yes, also check for traps.
Yeah.
Hey, Pi, you want to see if you can find that? Find those?
Diamond formation. Wait, what am I looking for?
No. See if you can spot any trap on the door.
I don't. Is that perception?
I believe so.
I believe it is perception.
If you're looking for traps, it would be kind of a perception thing, right?
I don't have trap sense though. I'm not a rogue.
None of us are rogues. Wrong
bonus
world, man.
dice.
Pull yourself together.
But I got 4
All are,
successes.
kind of.
4 successes. You do not see any traps on the door.
Okay. I guess I am kind of a rogue. I have lots of dice and pickpockets too. Oh well.
So there's 2 pit pockets in the group. Hooray!
It's how you hide your guns.
Sadly, I cannot use my light fingers or light touch for that, which is sad.
Okay, so there's no traps it seems.
Diamond formation.
So you need me to look around for things, right?
Yeah, see if you can spawn any surveillance system.
So I'll lean up against something real quick and just go hot for like just a second, look around, and look around for silent devices.
Go ahead and make your perception. Matrix perception.
It's not a very good one.
All right. No, it isn't. Nope. You do not notice any new devices.
Oh yeah, guys, we're clear.
All right, so going to roll for diamond formation.
And I'm gonna roll for leadership to assist you.
Wonderful.
Can I assist as well?
Do you have small unit tactics or leadership?
So you can assist, but this my leadership is actually like a inspire, so it's a different thing.
I thought I did, but apparently I don't.
Got 4 extra dice on that?
Yep.
So I'm going to be throwing 15 dice for that.
You can always just roll intuition.
But don't you have... Can that work for teamwork?
It's just it's just a small unit tactics test.
Wouldn't I be defaulting it for -2?
I thought
Don't call me
defaulting was
default
-1.
or nothing.
I believe defaulting is -2.
I won't do it though. I thought I had a rank in it, but maybe I forgot to put a rank in that knowledge.
We only need 4 successes, so hopefully with this many dice we can do that.
So am I getting... Are you still rolling default?
Sure, I'll roll 36.
Hey, 1 more dice. Hooray.
There you go. Well, you did it.
And yeah, I hit my cap too. So yeah,
Well,
we got time information going on.
We had a 16 modifier. Is that correct?
16.
Oops.
That seems wrong.
Should be. I'm gonna re-roll that.
It's actually a really pathetically low roll for having that many dice.
Well, that's the limit.
Oh, gotcha.
There you
Still just as good almost.
All right, so that means we're going to get +1 to surprise tests, and +2 to initiative as we're going through here.
All right.
And I think we're just gonna go in. Medic, do you want to go first, or Minos go first?
I can go first. Going to throw open the door, rifle ready, and kind of walk into the room, stopping long enough for the other three to kind of
All right.
pile out and take back formation.
As you push open the door, exactly what you don't expect to see is about 4 feet in front of you another ladder. It's a red metal ladder. It extends up and down about 6 feet in both directions, with what looks like a hatched door in both directions, which is solid. You can't see through it.
DNI up or down, and kind of look up for a few seconds, look down for a few seconds, letting it stream through DNI.
I don't know what's above us as far as the surface.
Both above you and below you should still be underground, since you went down 12 meters in the first one, and these are only about 6-foot ladders.
Well, now I'm kind of curious as to what they stuck up there.
It's
I would
be easier
suggest
to
going
fight.
up.
Yeah, and it's going to be easier to fight down than going up. So if we get the top cleared, we can fight down easier.
I would also think that we probably need to secure the bottom hatch, keep it from being opened if possible,
Is there any way to
before
do
we
that?
go up.
Sure, you can put something heavy on it.
And is this
Actually,
a
it
swing
opens
swing
down,
down hatch?
so-
Yeah, it's going to say, is this a swing down hatch?
Do we have a toolkit with an arc welder? We could just tap weld it real quick.
Is it, what kind of hatch is it? Is it like a wheel hatch, or is it kind of a lever style?
No,
one?
it's like a lever style.
Mm.
Less like a submarine, more like an old-time factory.
Could I disable it with a hardware test?
No, it's a manual lock. Manual mechanism.
And all the times of me not having a mini welder. And I take it's one of those that you grab and pull up.
No, it'll push down from where you're at.
Okay. Can I slide my crowbar underneath it to keep it from opening? Like,
No.
if it's one of okay.
How about let's just shoot anyone who comes through it?
I'll go
We'll have
ahead.
to go up, so
Train the Ingram pointed down and say, "You guys go up. I got this."
You're gonna suppress that hatch?
I'm gonna suppress the hell out of that hatch.
Good man.
okay, I'm going up.
All right. So you lift the hatch up above you, and using your low light vision, you see into a dimly lit room. Let me go ahead and get us moved over here.
And the other question while you're describing that is my motion detector picking up anything?
Bless
Excuse me,
you.
Not right away.
Okay.
All right, and it's about 7:20. Let's go ahead and